Hello, today Midori Saka will present you the latest Forex news on InstaForex TV. A tension on the world currency market created by the USA, Japan and China will increase significantly in the coming months as each of these countries will try to keep its competitiveness. The economic growth of the largest economies is disappointing, the domestic demand is weakening and the dependence on the export is rising. On Tuesday, the US FRS reduced the economic advance forecast and extended the validity period of the market liquidity measures. Japan was the main severely ill in this triad. Various fiscal incentives could not revive the consumer demand. Even the hopes for steady upturn of car orders and equipment did not meet the expectations on Wednesday. Last month, with the dollar falling to 85 yen rate and with the yen competitiveness lowering, the tension on the currency market has advanced. Currently, there were no signs that Tokyo has been taking some actions concerning the yen uptrend. Expect the verbal interventions regarding the bad influence on the economy for further yen strengthening. The Bank of Japan during its last monetary policy meeting refrained from further policy softening against the expectations which could push the yen downwards. Another variant such as direct interventions is still discussed, but it is not likely to be used. First of all, because the Bank of Japan will have to run such measures by itself, as other central banks have no reasons to help it. Secondly, the currency interventions which can result in the dollar uprise will not be taken positively in Washington, as the USA are trying to avoid another recession. The third problem for the Bank of Japan is China. The surge of the Japanese assets demand at the expense of the US bonds is increasing the probability of that soon the US dollar will move below the key support at 85 yen rate and come closer to the mark of 80. Now China comes as a global problem from another aspect. According to the trade data for June, the Chinese export turned out to be higher than their expectations, while the import did not satisfy them. That means that the world demand is still at a good level, and in China it loses the pace faster than expected. It will snuff out the hopes that Beijing will feel itself rather confident the yuan rise faster than it was last few weeks. As the USA have their own deflation fears, Washington will hardly want to see a serious dollar recovery at this stage. Indeed, the pressure on China to make it stop manipulating its currency will gather pace again, as well as disapproval of any efforts from Japan to make the yen go down by means of currency interventions. The last data allows considering that Beijing will not have a sharp necessity in changing the current state of things. The retail sales growth in China showed a slowdown, and the consumer price inflation rose not so substantially as expected. In other words, there are few reasons to have a strong yuan. Keep watching Forex News with InstaForex. Goodbye.